What up? How's everybody doing? Hopefully, everybody's doing well. Hopefully, everybody's feeling well. And hopefully, everybody's having somewhat of a decent day. Me, I am a little bit. I've been seeing some things. I know that, um, this shit is none of my business. And it shouldn't be. But what I don't appreciate, and I think it is very, um, I'm going to say it as civil as I can. What I've been seeing is very immature and highly unprofessional. You know, people doxing people, calling each other horrible, horrible names, and doing all that. I think it's just, to me, it's just inappropriate behavior. It really is, dude. I mean, people doxing each other online, calling each other the P word, and just doing all that. You know, people, we have to wake up and stop doing that to each other. Come on, man. You know, the old term goes, if you don't have something nice to say, then why bother saying it? No, seriously, man. It's all the same bullshit, all the same thing. It's just one person going at another person, then the other person going at that one even more. And it just keeps going on and on and on and on. Because in a true argument, there's really no winners. There's really no losers. There's really no beginning results. And there's really no ending results. It's just there. And I'm not going to be mean to people. I'm not going to be argumentative to people. I'm speaking my opinion in a very professional and very constructive manner. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings with the way I feel. But as far as I'm concerned, I do not approve or support of doxing, and I do not approve or support people that call each other the fucking P word and do all that. And also talking about kids and shit. Really, dude? Really? You guys are gonna do that to each other now? It's sad the way YouTube is turning out to be that, that behavior. Hang on a minute. But anyway, like I said, that type of behavior I do not condone. I do not support it, and I do not tolerate it. Because, for one thing, if you're going to call somebody the goddamn P word, then you better fucking have proof to back it up. Because that allegation alone without proper proof or proper representation, uh, that could lead into very very serious legal um, complications, because you are actually accusing somebody of a legitimate criminal act, and without proof, um, that could lead into basically defamation of character issues, as well as you know other things. I mean, people think YouTube is basically a free for all, where they can do whatever they want, say whatever they want, and get away with it, when it's not true. It doesn't matter whether you are on YouTube or any other social media. If you are doing or saying something that is against the law, you'll be treated accordingly. Hang on. But like I said, I just don't tolerate Hi, Carmen. How are you? Good to see you. I'm doing pretty good. Just that my wife's having a little bit of a problem right now, so I'm trying to help her take care of it. Oh, shit. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. My wife's feet are kind of bothering her, so I'm trying to get her settled down to a comfortable spot, and so she can ice down her foot a little bit. But yeah, I've been doing pretty good so far. So good. We're going to get back to our conversation here in just a second. But anyway, as I was saying, about, I've been seeing, like I said, I've been seeing a lot of, I've been seeing a lot of doxing. But anyway, like I said, I don't approve of doxing. I don't approve of this garbage that's going around. You know, I don't approve of stuff going around. You know, hold on a minute. Hold on a second. I can't hear. Sorry about that. Had to go in the stream room for just a little bit. But anyway, now I need to reset and re-talk about just everything that we just discussed. So anyway, now here's what we were discussing. Okay, I'm here to discuss my disdain on the things that are going on YouTube as of recently. I've been seeing this. It's been, the behavior has been very unprofessional. It's been very immature. And it has been very, should I say, very unsettling. I do not like it when people publicly dox each other, publicly call each other the P word, and all of that, and talk about family members, all that kind of sick shit. I don't really particularly like that. Okay? I don't condone it. I don't support it. And I stay away from that bullshit. You know, I don't know what your problem is with me, dude. Why you decided to come in here and troll me and do all this. I don't understand. I don't even understand why you're even here when you don't even like me at all. You keep coming in here trolling me. You were trolling me in the other chat as well. You know, what the fuck is your problem with me, dude? What? You know, do you want me to block you? Is that it? You know, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You're a fucking idiot. You know, you can interpret every single thing you want. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Nope. Wrong again, sir. Casa Grande. How about that? You know, but seriously, dude, I don't, you know what? There. How do you like that? Why don't you troll that? Huh? Why don't you troll that? Sit there and fucking messing with me, fucking doing shit because you don't get your way. It's just sad, dude. You're doing this to try and throw me off balance, to try and throw me off task. Why? Because you're one of the people that likes to dox, likes to fucking say false narratives about people, likes to call people pedophiles and all that kind of shit. Is that it? You're probably one of the people, main people that do it. And therefore, when I'm calling you out for your behavior, you fucking can't stand it. Right? That's what I thought. When I call you out for your behavior, you don't like it, right? My wife was having difficulty walking, okay? My wife her feet were hurting, you idiot. She's had 3 surgeries on her legs, and she's got metal from the top all the way down to the bottom, you fucking moron. I was trying to help her from the kitchen to the goddamn couch to where she could sit down and ice her foot to help her out a little bit. But you want to go and to turn it into something else. I'm going to leave this stream up so that if anybody wants to listen to exactly what happened or what went on, you could see it right here. You don't need to go anywhere else. It's right here for the public. So you could call, report me, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I take care of my wife. I love my wife to death. Okay? So whatever narrative, whatever bullshit comments, whatever shit you guys want to do, go ahead and fucking do it. Make me out to be the worst person in the world. I don't give a fuck. You know, I honestly do not care. I don't. Okay? What? Whatever, dude. You have no proof that I did it anyway. But you're coming in as a, oh my God. That account's sick, dude. That's gross. That is just nasty. Nope. Don't tolerate those things. I know who the one person is that's doing this, but not going to say his name because I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of it. I'll just keep blocking his accounts as they come in. So, what other accounts do you have? Just come in and I'll ban them. I'll ban your accounts. And that way, pretty soon you'll run out of accounts and you won't be able to type no more. Easy enough. You know, you're trying to throw me off of a subject that you're probably guilty of doing. That's why you don't want me to talk about it, because this is your way of trying to get me to shut up. Why? Because I'm exposing you? Is that it? I'm exposing you for what you do? Is that it? Obviously. Because you keep making up accounts and you keep coming in here and I keep banning them. Kind of like the one that's getting ready to come up here in probably about 5 minutes or so. They got to get time to make up another account. That's why I love timing them out, because it jams them up. What it does, it jams them up. Gets them all jammed up. Fake drama, fake news. Anything to save the show, seal a troll, right? Save a troll, save a show, right? So, what else do you have out there? Have anything else? Anything? Yeah. But anyway, like I said, man, I just don't think that doxing and calling each other, horrible names like that it's proper. I don't think it is at all. I just don't. That's just my opinion. And that's why the troll accounts are coming in here trying to silence that opinion, because they don't like what I said. Because they would rather just keep doxing, keep calling each other the P word, and keep up with stuff like that, right? Makes sense. You don't want any things to change. You just want things to make the same. Because if things remain the same, that means all the sick, nasty shit that you're doing gets swept under the rug, right? Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just behaviors, Not right, but it happens. And I don't really care what people think of me. And I don't care what people's opinion of me is. Because I know how I feel. about my family and about myself. You guys can do what you want. I don't care. It's not gonna hurt me either way. You can make me out to be the sickest bastard in the world. I don't give a fuck. Don't care. I'll keep this stream up. I'll fucking keep it in the public. That way, if there's anything about this stream that you guys want to know, it's right here in the front. Every little bit of it. So you can make fun of me. You can do whatever you want. It don't matter. Yeah, but still, though, is it right to publicly dox people because they've done it to you? Is it right to publicly call people the P word without proof because they've done it to you? You know, in any situation, two wrongs do not make a right. You saying that about somebody makes you equally as guilty as the person that's saying that to you. Yeah, but you know, I do too, man. I do too. But you know, here's what it is. I know a lot of people that have been doxxed and that have been called every name under the sun, over the sun, and in the sun for literally their whole entire time since they've been on YouTube. Like me, for instance. I've been accused of every damn thing in the world. I've gone through the ringer. But do I hate people? Do I act just like them? No, I don't. I'm the only one that acts different. I love people regardless of what they do. They're not going to change my mind. They're not going to change my heart. They're not going to change how I feel on the inside. I have changed my ways. I've learned to love people a lot more, no matter what they do, man. I've learned to see past their bullshit. I know they're not that bad of people. People are not bad in general, man. They're not. They just get caught up in their ways and they get lost. It's understandable, dude. I get it. I used to be that way too. I used to respond to everything. I used to fucking, think that everyone was against me, that everyone fucking hated me, that yes, I have. And I've changed for the better. Because, back then, back then, I'm serious. Back then, it wasn't everybody else. It wasn't everybody else that was the problem. It was mainly me. Because I had a low opinion on myself. I had low self-esteem on myself. I had insecurities that nobody else knew about. You know, it's hard to explain in words how my heart feels about people and about myself. I've changed, and I've changed a lot. You know what it is? The guy does have a good heart. He just makes a lot of bad choices and a lot of bad decisions. But you know, I don't want any of you to think that he's totally broken, because he's not. He could be fixed if he decides to fix himself first. Maybe he needs to take some time away from YouTube, build another channel, go somewhere else where it's just him. Where it's just him and just his thoughts. Where he could really think about and evaluate himself and evaluate his life and evaluate what's really going on within his own mind. That's the really most difficult part for anybody to do, is to figure out exactly what's going on right inside their own mind. Because sometimes that's where they're basically stuck in their own prison, a prison inside their own mind. And he's got to decide himself whether he wants to free himself from it or just be there forever. You know, the choice is up to him. It's always been up to him. And what choice he decides to make with his life, whether good, bad, or indifferent, that's going to be up to him. I just, I don't wish any bad or ill will on him. I just wish someday he would see the voice of reason and realize, hey, he doesn't have to respond to all these people. He doesn't have to play into their bullshit. He doesn't. Because wherever you go, it doesn't matter who you are. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people that don't like you, no matter what. And it doesn't matter what you do on this platform, they're still not going to like you. Not everybody is going to like you all the fucking time. That's impossible. Well, maybe that's what they do, Lurker. That's true in so many ways. People try and cut other people down because they themselves are lacking security for their own, maybe, I don't know, their own sanity, or something else entirely. You know, it's sad on here how people, how some people conduct themselves. Man, I actually hurt for people. I really do. Yes, we do. I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel a passion for people that I've never ever felt before. It's a passion of just wanting to help, just wanting to stop this negative bullshit like a disease and just find a way of curing it. Find a way of being a better person, being a role model. Yeah. Lurker, I really like you. I really do. I always carry my heart up my sleeve. And whoever you are, Lurker, I want to tell you this too. I love you as well. All of you out there. You know, and just because I speak my opinion at times doesn't mean I hate anybody. I don't. I don't roll with everything that everybody says on here. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know, I need more people like you, Lurker, around here for real. Because you see true people. And we need to hear this. We really do. All of us do. We can't just suffer in darkness. If I have to be the guiding light to be in, to lead, you know, I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to be a follower. I just give people advice. I give people advice. And I try and help people the way I can. I'm not a horrible guy like people think I am. I'm not a horrible person like people think I am. I love my family, and for the first time, I'm actually starting to love myself. Yeah. I never used to love myself before. I used to not like myself at all. Yes. Sorry, I'm kind of breaking down crying a little bit because I'm a very passionate man, you know. Yeah. And it doesn't mean I'm gay. It doesn't mean I'm weak.
It means I actually care for people. And even for the trolls that came in here trolling me, I'm not mad at them. I just feel sorry for them because they don't see the goodness in life and the goodness in themselves. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know, if we were at a coffee shop or at a bar, I'd buy you a drink and sit next to you while I just ramble about random stuff. Kind of how I am. But yeah, fuck. Here they come. I just get so upset. I do. You know what? Why do people have to be this way towards each other? Why do people have to be so goddamn nasty to one another? Why? Why does it have to be this way, dude? Why the fuck? Isn't there enough problems in this world? Why the fuck do we have to create them on here? Why? Why do we have to do this to one another like this? Why, dude? Why? I could never understand this shit. I never could. And it fucking hurts because I see people physically and mentally destroying themselves over a fucking goddamn internet argument. Sorry, man. It's just me getting over emotional sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I need to listen to that. Heal the world. I'm going to. There we go. I screenshotted that so that I can. I guess we can heal this world. Just one miracle at the time, one thought at the time, one person at the time. You know, yeah. I know I can't make a complete positive impact on this world, but at least I could damn sure try, or at least die trying. And I think it'd be worth it. Because, the world can be whatever we want it to be. Just got to put forth the effort into doing it. And what I've got to do is what I've been doing. Yeah, that's true, Lurker. I like you, dude. You're a really good person. I like you being around here. You've given me good advice and really been the sensible person in the situation. The calm in a storm. You know what? Forget about what I was talking about because I don't really think it matters anyway. Yeah, that's true. See, I'm here right now, dude. Just here in my stream room, just enjoying myself. At least for a little while, you know. Lurker, I promise. I promise, bro. I'll always be me. But unfortunately, I'll always be by myself, because not too many people like me just being me. But that's okay. Because eventually I'll find people that like me being me. Yep. I'll find people like me being me. Then I'll find more people, and more people, and more people, and more people. I could just dare to be myself. So, yeah. Lurker, are you sure you're not an angel? Because you sound like one. God bless you for coming in here and talking with me. I appreciate that. I really do, dude. Don't know whether you're a guy or a girl, but either way, you're good in my book. You're fine. But thank you. I appreciate that. God bless you too. I've been, to be honest, I've been running around this platform just chasing my tail, not knowing what to do or how to do it, just doing whatever I feel, whatever comes to mind. But you know, I think I'm going to be doing stuff that's going to be okay. I've got a video camera that's a little GoPro thing. I'm kind of waiting for it to get filled up so that I can start putting content out. And trust me, there's a lot of videos on it. A lot. You know, I was watching it the other day. There's actually a video of me making a quesadilla. I didn't even know I filmed it. Shit. And that was from, I think it was from Easter of last year. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Oh, it's nice to have positive things in here. You know, I always wanted to treat this channel as a kind of reflection spot because I don't, you know, to tell you the truth with this channel, I really don't have anything else to do with it. Yeah. Now here's what's really going to be a bear. Oh, Jesus Christ. I've got some challenges coming up that are going to be pretty nasty ones, you know, really spicy ones. And they're going to burn my ass up. I can tell. Oh, boy. I'm going to have to, well, tomorrow I'm going to be busy all day, so I don't think tomorrow's going to be a good idea. Probably, maybe a little after the weekend. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, just like I said, you know, this place is like, I just use this for a reflection place, you know, one where I can speak my opinion and just say what I need to say, you know. But thank you, Lurker. I appreciate it, man. You seem like a good person, whoever you are. Who knows, you might be the brother I never met before. Or the sister I've never met. Never can tell. But thank you. I appreciate that, man. I just don't, you know, I don't get very much positive feedback anymore. I appreciate it when it does happen. My beard's coming in good, though. Pretty soon it'll be, hopefully, by the end of the turning of the seasons, hopefully it'll be about that long. I'm hoping. I'm hoping so. I've been putting conditioner on it. I've been shampooing it really good to keep it kind of soft, but it does get me kind of itchy underneath it a little bit still. And that's because it's probably just coming in, so I get it. But yeah, oh boy. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and head out because I got some other stuff to do. Tell you the truth, I'm going to do some gaming, so you guys take care, much love, and I wish I could share the games that I play on here, but I don't know how to do that, at least from my phone or anything like that. So, besides, I don't want to get a strike for putting something, for putting games on there that, just I don't know how to do that. I don't. Honestly, I really don't, dude. I don't know how to put games on a stream like this. I don't know how to do it. I've never done it. I mean, I don't have a gaming system per se. It's just I can either play off my phone, which I don't know how I'm going to show you guys it, or all that is just new territory for me. So I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna head out. Lurker, thank you for the support. I appreciate it, bro. You take care, all right? All of you take care. I love you very much. And I'll see you guys again soon. Take care. Peace. Thank you for watching.